Yo, what's good? What's good? Coming through. You know what I mean? Let's kick the bobos. Thursday. Thursday vibes. Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Where we put you on game politics on the humble. It's your dog, Leon. Um, yeah. What's up, man? Came through. Uh, forgot. Oh no. Came through because everybody talking about the same shit. Figured I'd do another little video. Everybody's talking about what happened with old boy. But a lot of people talking about something. Did he report the shit? Did he call the FBI? Did he tell? Was it the bodyguard that was police, off duty, whatever? That most likely could be. Or was the videos. You know what I mean? No, first of all, if he had a monitor on, a federal monitor, the minute he stepped away from the vehicle and went to the corner, that shit letting them know. You know what I mean? That shit coming up on the screen of some sort, right? It got to be a dot somewhere on a computer somewhere, right? Um, on whatever program they running that shit on. Um, especially if it's going from Mississippi all the way to Dallas. That shit don't make no sense. I mean, he told on himself at that point. Then they called it, and one video they showed not when it happened. We don't know when that video was. Was it the same weekend or whatever, whatever? He's telling the PO he home. She asked him, what's some shit like, yeah, I am home. Like, you telling the federal probation? I ain't never been God forbid, right? You know what I mean? Nigga done enough time, but we ain't never went fed in no kind of way. You know what I'm talking about? So we gonna keep it that way, right? But for you guys that that been in that process and went that route, how that shit would even work. All I'm guessing is right technology from the phone, from GPX, regular GPX. You know what I mean? Um, that shit is gonna tell you how far, where the fuck a motherfucker going. And if you call a motherfucker and he lying about where he at, he can't be doing nothing right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm guessing that's you know. Um, did he tell? Well, I guess we would never know that. But what get me for other shit, like if it's street shit, if it's not right, you ain't supposed to do. I ain't with the telling at all, right? But in that situation, right, being that it wasn't no street situation, it wasn't no breaking the law situation. I guess from because you guys said a while would this shit even happen, right? Um, why motherfuckers would even take it there? Because he had him in a fucked up contract. If that's the case, oh hell would have broke loose in the whole industry. You get duped in a motherfucking contract. That's your ass. You know what I mean? For not calling up a lawyer or not. You know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers sign a fucked up contracts for the money they give them up front or cash they got right then and there, right? I just I'm gonna keep it 100. I really want to say yeah, but motherfucker did all that shit. The fuck y'all expect, motherfucker? I don't want to say that, right? It's just funny how y'all expect this man not to report that shit or not to tell when he was violated in that sense, right? He could do some violation back. He could take a street, right? So okay, yeah, right. That's not an scapegoat. But what get me, a lot of you motherfuckers ain't even street. A lot of you motherfuckers ain't even put in no work. All right. 70, no, I ain't gonna say 90. About 70% of y'all already tattletales. You know what I mean? Or would tell for lighter shit. You know what I mean? So if you a motherfucker multi-million-dollar guy, probably got insurance, remember? You got life insurance and all of that. That's a check already for something like that happening. You just gotta have a report so you can cash in. That's definitely he got to get a check for that, right? For all the trauma, stress, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm a public figure, yada yada yada. You know, but when's the last time he was in the street? I think that applies to motherfuckers that's 24, that's in the game, whatever. It's some street shit. You know what I mean? Then yeah, you got to keep it 100. I don't know. I don't approve of no kind of tattletailing, but if he had security and the security was his bodyguard, but he wasn't on duty, then it's his duty still to report the shit. Then that's what his security is there for. That's why you arm yourself with that security. You know what I'm talking about? So when a motherfucker try to do some dumb shit, you're already prepared. Um, I don't know, man. I just it's watching it right now. It's just like, so that shit was really true. You can tell he bucked it. He ain't just give up no shit, right. You know what I mean? That's probably why he was out of there. We ain't seen him and heard from him in a minute. He had to wait for them bruises and all that shit to go down. And, you know what I mean? And he was in this whole time. He ain't tell the whole time. Like if he would have been on some straight up tell shit, that shit would have been out a long time ago when we first heard it. Yada yada yada. But I don't know, man. For the folk that don't mind tattletelling, give us a better scenario, right? Because I'm trying to break the shit down and I'm not doing too good of a job. Because when I want to say, man, fuck that shit, them niggas, you know what I mean? Like on some, what? Nigga, did what? Listen, I don't know. I don't got too much patience. You know what I mean? I'm a, I ain't even gonna say I don't even, I'm a business. I got a business to run. I don't even move. I don't even live like that. I don't smoke no drugs. You know what I'm talking about? I let the people that smoke drugs do the smoking. I drink here and there. What they got? TRD. What's that? TRD Springs? Is that just for TOs? Oh shit! Damn thing. I gotta get me some new springs or something. I like the way them joints look. um. Yeah, man. What y'all think, man? I'm up bored watching this basketball game. Uh, I just figured I've seen enough people making videos of it. Um, Different takes, right? Because every podcast gonna have, and every influencer is gonna have a different take on it and be like, yo, okay, I didn't see it like that. Okay, boom, 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 right? So I'm just speaking to the jungle. I just feel like if a motherfucker doing right and open up doors, he shouldn't get done. Nah, some nigga not gatekeeping, and Deacon opening doors selectively for the people. No, no, no. Let's motherfuckers ain't doing. If you ain't doing nobody wrong, but you put, you know what I mean? Yeah, you got to get yours out of every contract. So fuck is what's the sense of signing contracts and doing stuff for others if you ain't gonna get your some of that in the process, some of, some of them talents, your points or your splits or whatever the fuck it is, you gotta get some, your percentages or whatever, you know what I mean? It's your money, you give it. um I don't know. I just I don't, it's not like I'm sticking up for them, but it's just going from when the whole time you thought it was a solid relationship between the dude, and from what I've seen, he talked good about it, he held him down. He even told other niggas he ain't signing them because he was focused on him and the dude Fujiato and all of that. He was being like mad loyal to the shit. You know what I mean? If you keep getting locked up and a motherfucker last time you get locked up don't go see you or don't do this, don't do that, nigga got a business to run, a life to live and whatnot, right? Um then some people are saying, oh, that it was bad karma for the fucked up shit. That comes from the other motherfuckers that, probably did some business dealings with them. They gotta worry about the tattletales and they family and the people around them. We don't wanna hear what they got to say. They're already contaminated. You know what I mean? Right. Them niggas already contaminated. You know what I mean? Shit, we gotta put our masks for them. This is a whole different scenario. This is a business meeting called to renegotiate or whatever, and boom, give it here, blam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. Okay, you know how it go, right? Them boys violated. As the days go on, we will hear more, and we be better informed. Um, Hope might get his side of the story. No, we definitely ain't gonna hear his side of the story at no point. Maybe in the future, he might do one of them Hova interviews. Somebody send that little nigga to interview Hove, Jay Hova, over there to interview Gucci Mane. Yeah, somebody send little man over there and see, what his take on. Tell him, do the same thing that they were hold so we can get a better outlet of this shit. Cause some people are worried about was he the one that snitched. They ain't worried about was it a violation or this, that, and the third. Cause these young niggas don't want to do what they want to do. You know what I mean? Listen, man, I ain't with no violation. You know what I mean? I don't go fuck young nigga, old nigga. You know what I mean? But guess what? I'm a senior. I'm I'm gonna send you somewhere. You know what I mean? Somewhere where you know what I mean. Life gonna be different. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about nothing. You know what I mean? I don't know nothing. I don't want to talk about nothing. I don't know what happened to him. Straight up. Fuck you got going on? Be a lot of hummer anyway. I hate fake tough niggas. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can be tough around your little niggas, man. You just ain't tough to me. You know what I mean? You tough around, right. You know what I mean? You best be yourself around me, be humble. You know what I mean? That's how, we gonna get along and life gonna be good. You know what I mean? But motherfuckers try to see me, boy, listen, no, the funny thing about me, it's there even though you don't think it's there. It just be waiting. Then it hit you with then it hit you with the roar. You know what I mean? You hear that roar come out, shit. It's a rap. You fucked up some type of way. You know what I mean? So hey, listen, man. Stay home, stay safe. Keep it hip hop, man. That's all I can say. Stay home, stay safe, keep it hip hop. You know what I mean? And just keep it street. You know what I'm saying? Let them outside niggas be. Listen, them outside niggas is getting gone. They snaking each other. You know what I'm talking about? Them outside niggas ain't gonna make it for long. Trust me when I tell you. Them niggas don't. They mind. You know what I mean? Or they be around the wrong, manipulative, old, bad, gatekeeping type of peeps. You know what I mean? Never done no wrong. Um, because we said so. You know what I'm talking about? And they might see the game begin. Fuck, just stay home, stay safe, keep it hip hop. You know what I mean? You gonna be all right. You won't get contaminated, man. You know what I mean? A lot of contamination going on. Just stay in your zone. You know what I mean? And just live a little, man. When you stay home, you live a little. You have more fun. You know what I mean? Yeah, the clubs and bars cool. Like, listen, man, motherfucker. If I ain't seen you in a minute, we ain't going nowhere. How about that? You on probation till I know you good. You know what I mean? You on probation till I feel like okay, we can. You know what I mean? Look, too much backdoing going on, then I gotta, what I mean, send you somewhere, and we ain't gonna play them type of games. We gonna be cool. You know what I mean? Be good, productive citizens. You know what I mean? Vote. You know what I'm saying? We get to vote. We get to. Come on, man, y'all tripping. I don't know, young boys. I'm gonna see how this shit play out, how the conversation go. You know what I mean? See different people talk about it. You know what I mean? And see what people think. But no, don't try to tell. Don't put yourself in a position where you got a question. Can you do it? Or you can't, or you got to try to tell. No, don't put yourself in a position. Keep control of your destiny, right? Build your motherfucking future, right? And push. You know what I mean? Some people have no choice but to put themselves in that predicament. Some keep it 1,000. Some keep it $10. Most of us keep it 100. 1,000 is 1,000 and 100 is the same thing. But what I mean is the niggas that wild out took the shit, said fuck it, fuck the shit, boom boom, took the time, boom boom, and just went away. That's You don't want to keep it 1,000. You want to keep it 100. You put yourself in a situation, boom boom, you ain't saying nothing, but boom, you facing the reality. You know what I'm talking about? You fighting the joint, man. You know what I mean? Whatever. Uh, you beat it. Now you take a plea, whatever, or you go do your time and come home. You kept it 100. You know what I mean? For some people, I don't know how to explain that, right? If they don't know, then you know what I mean. Then you already know. Anyway, I'm done talking, right? I'm going in circles. Yo, them niggas get the donkey of the week. No, the donkey of the next 10 years. Them niggas get a donkey. Them niggas are the donkey example for the next 10 years. And yeah, no bueno. They done crashed out. Now you gonna want to who told. Who told? The nigga that had the monitor on told on. The nigga said, who told? To told, tell. What? These little niggas, man. The fuck? Who you thought was gonna tell? Nigga? What? Shit, ain't like y'all did that shit to him and jump, man. Listen, y'all violated like no tomorrow, man. Shit. Y'all act like y'all was at, y'all act like Them niggas, y'all went to go buy some bricks or something. You know what I mean? Them niggas act like they went to go get a slab. Talking about some who told. Nigga. Oh man. Hey, let me get up out of here, man. It's your dog Uno River Day Che, pocket out. Pocket out. Stay home so you don't gotta tie the tail. Fuck them outside niggas. Fuck them, you know what I mean? Trying to tell you, man, we ain't with it. You know what I mean? Don't get caught up in the bullshit. Keep you a couple friends. Enjoy life. Jump in the pool. Jump in a jacuzzi. Be a good friend. Remember, when you do shit like that to people that looked out, you curse yourself, man. Don't get cursed. Don't curse yourself. Don't fuck up your blessings. It's always a solution. Don't wait till it's too late. You know what I mean? Shut up. Talk to y'all punk ass lip. Get it! Jungle!